Alright guys, who else thinks that the next show to be canceled should be The View? I cannot stand The View. I can't. I can't watch it. I can't stomach it. Whoopi Goldberg, I can't even speak. Oh my god, she makes me want to throw something at the TV screen. Oh, and Joy. I can't. I don't know who's worse. I don't know if Joy is worse or if Whoopi is worse. But either way, I can't watch The View. I can't do it. It needs to go.
Hey everybody, so I found out that there's a protest at Disney headquarters and I'm going because anger into action, right? Let's see what it's like. There's a person ahead of me just walking with a sign, obviously to the same protest, that just says, "Fuck this shit." Perfect. Oh my god, you guys, this is amazing. Ah, thank you. Okay, wait, I gotta show you this whole crowd. This is so good. I'm walking all the way down to the end so you can see. Protest that was just thrown together last night. Look at all those people. And look over here, more of them. Look at that. Hey, Walt Disney, this is what democracy looks like.
As a parent, do you know how excited I am to never have to give Disney another dime of my money? Like, not Disney Plus, not a Disney cruise, not Disneyland, not Disney World. We will not be there with Mickey and Minnie. Mickey and Minnie can go somewhere in a dark corner and cry their rodent tears. I don't care, but we won't be there. I haven't been this excited and so grateful for something since the Target boycott because I didn't want to go back in there again either. Had a great excuse to never go back again. And for those of you who are saying, why would you do this to your kid? He's going to be sad. My kid is about the cause. When somebody said something to Target to him, and he loved Target prior to the boycott, he said, we are not going, we are boycotting. So guess what? When we talk about Disney now, we're going to talk about our values and how if places don't necessarily align with our values, we ain't going. We ain't going. Our dollars do matter. They still matter. And so we can choose to spend them elsewhere. Yay! No Disney! No Disney!
So Disney execs and Jimmy Kimmel are set to meet today to discuss the future of the show. Because the one thing that is important to note here is that the show was not canceled, it was put on hold, basically. Bloomberg's reporting has stated that they have inside sources from Disney that they want to de-escalate the situation and try to meet things that will allow Jimmy to go back on air as soon as September 22nd. Because now Disney is facing pressure from both sides, not just from the White House and the Republican administration trying to silence them, also from the people who are now mass canceling ESPN, Disney Plus, ABC, anything they can. We have reports from some people that are saying Disney Plus is actually seeing a decline in user numbers because of this. The sources are also saying that Disney has no plans to make Jimmy Kimmel apologize, and Jimmy himself has also said that he does not want to apologize, period. But also I'm curious to see how the FCC commissioner handles it because he has blatantly said that he is very happy with the decision and that he wants to go even further and tackle other late night show hosts and other networks that are critical of President Trump. So I imagine we will know something more probably within the next 24 hours, or not, if latest by Monday, because they want to address the situation and not just let this PR nightmare spiral.
Hey, so I just canceled my Hulu with Disney Plus Premium Bundle subscription. So many people are doing this today that their accounts management site crashed, and I actually had to call customer service. It took me about 10 minutes to actually get through everything and get it canceled. They do ask for quality assurance why I'm canceling. People are canceling, and I told them exactly why I'm canceling. So I strongly recommend that if you would like to stand up for free speech and let these huge media conglomerates know that they are not going to continue to receive our funds if they are going to capitulate to unconstitutional demands, we actually do have to cancel stuff. So, canceled, done, next. Oh, also, cancel Paramount. Yeah, Skydance. Bye-bye.
Yo, Disney done fucked up. Because it hasn't even been 12 hours since they yanked Jimmy Kimmel off of the air for supposedly saying bad things about Charlie Kirk, which he did not. But this is also blatantly unconstitutional, because Donald Trump had his head of the FCC, Brendan Carr, have Kimmel pulled off the air, which is the government punishing people for their First Amendment rights. But also, Jimmy Kimmel has a contract with Disney that says that as long as he doesn't say those famous 7 words that you're not allowed to say on national television, he can say anything he wants, including any kind of political satire. And now it's being reported that Jimmy Kimmel has filed a $1 billion lawsuit against Disney for violating that contract and his First Amendment rights. In just this short span of time, there's also a massive call for people to boycott Disney. And whether or not you think that boycott will have any real effect, there's no other way of slicing it here. This is a blatant violation of the First Amendment. But also, more importantly than the Constitution to people these days, it's contract violation. And before they took Jimmy Kimmel off the air, a whole bunch of Disney CEOs and executives came together and they admitted that Jimmy Kimmel hadn't crossed the line. But since Trump and Brendan Carr put pressure on them, they capitulated. Which means once again, this is the president and the federal government punishing people for exercising their First Amendment rights. Blatantly fucking unconstitutional. So not only is Kimmel absolutely correct in filing this lawsuit, but also this is a massive breach of contract. And this is going to come back to bite Mickey Mouse right in the ass. Ha ha!
Hey, hello everyone. So today there were huge protests at Disneyland after Jimmy Kimmel show was cancelled. Obvious, you have seen commentaries from the likes of Barack Obama and other Democrats who have come to his defense, claiming that this is a direct attack to democracy, which is true. So when you look about the trend of what is happening at the moment, Trump and his friends have bought all social media platforms. When you see liberal voices, both in Twitter, in Meta, and all other social media places, they have been censored. Their reach has been cut back. So the Democrat voice is not being heard like the conservative voice. That's why you are seeing they have so much influence in social media at the moment. So Trump was asked about the cancellation of these late night shows. He said that most don't like him and they would be happy if they were cancelled. That's what he said when he was coming from London to Washington. So this is a direct attack to our democracy. This is very bad. What's happening in our country, and he is using the same playbook that Viktor Orban used in Hungary, the same playbook that Vladimir Putin used in Russia in 2005. Yes, control of the fifth estate, the media. And let me tell you, as I have said in my previous videos, these Republicans have no plans of leaving power. They have no plan. Trump is just a decoy. Project 2025 is the theme. Yes, Project 2025 is what you have to read and understand what is going on in our country. He said that Democrats have a mental issue. And then he went back to cut on the Medicaid, he cut back on the healthcare. Yes, that's what he said. Again, he said, smart people don't like me. What has he done? He has cut funding for education. So everything that's going on around in our country, it's pre-planned, it's organized, and we are moving into dangerous times. So let's stay vigilant. Let's stand against tyranny. Again, this is a man who has military running our cities. This is a man who is conducting gerrymandering in the red states. This is a man who is keen on banning mail-in voting in our country. This is a man who is cutting our democratic values piece by piece, and you would notice it. And by the time you notice it, there will be no coming back. He has the Supreme Court, hmm? He has the House, he has the Senate, he has lawyers stacked up in his executive. He is coming at the Fed. He is literally coming at all independent agencies of our country. And there will be no going back after this. When Trump's Project 2025 is over, America will be a dictatorship. America will be worse than Russia. USA will be worse than Hungary, will be worse than any dictatorship you can think about. Hmm? When we have people like Stephen Miller controlling US policy, it's very bad at the moment. It's very bad.